All right, hi everyone. So today we're going to make peanut butter cookies. Okay, so you can use regular peanut butter, or if you have a peanut allergy, you can use sunflower butter like we're using, but it comes out the same. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you're going to set the oven to 375 degrees. Okay, and then you're going to want to unwrap some Hershey Kisses, and we unwrapped about 30, but you're probably not going to need 30, maybe about 24, 25, right?
And the good thing about it is if it's extra, you can eat it.
Yeah, you can eat the extra ones. Okay, then you're going to want to get out all your ingredients, and I'm going to leave the recipe below in the description box. Okay, so you're going to need flour, baking soda, salt, a stick of butter, like I mentioned, peanut butter or sunflower butter, sugar, brown sugar, an egg, and vanilla extract. Okay, so that's a lot of ingredients, but it's easy to make, even though it's a lot of ingredients. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to put all the dry ingredients in a bowl. Okay? Yeah, can you look at the other bowl for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start. We're going to have 1 1/3 cup of flour. Okay, so we'll start with 1 cup. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be 1 cup, right? Okay, pour that in the bowl. Okay. Oh, carefully. And then you need another 1/3. Okay, so we've been learning about fractions. So make sure when you're baking at home, or if you're going to try it at home, make sure you go over the fractions. Okay, so now we're going to do 1/3, which is 1 out of 3. Okay, so you fill it to the line that says 1/3. Like that, about that much.
I don't know if you can see the numbers, but
that's okay.
that is a clear top.
Right. Then we need a teaspoon baking soda. Okay, so a teaspoon, remember, it has TSB on the spoon. So a teaspoon of baking soda. Box a little bit more. Okay, put that in there.
And you can scrape it like on the top of the box so it's even.
Yeah, so that's a good idea. Okay, then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So about half of this. Okay. Salt. I'm going to use the same spoon, but you can kind of just look with your eyes at about half of a teaspoon. That's probably good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, put that in there. Okay, and then you're going to want to sift it together, or you can use a whisk like that, or a fork if you don't have a whisk. And you just stir it up, right?
Mm-hmm. It won't look like anything, but there's
all like ingredients, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you mix that up, and then we're going to do, they call it the wet ingredients. So you're going to put the butter in another bowl. So it says a stick of butter, or this is also a 1/2 cup. And I like to put the butter in the microwave because it's easier to mix. So I did that already. So I'm going to put butter in
a separate bowl.
Yeah, separate bowl. And then the peanut butter, 1/2 cup, which I already measured, just to make it easier. Put that in the bowl.
Can I do that?
I got it.
It might get stuck on the bowl, but just get as much as you can out.
Yeah, it's pretty sticky.
Mm-hmm.
And messy, but that's all right.
And good.
It's good. So yeah, you want to maybe use a spatula to get the peanut butter out. Okay.
Is that good, Mama?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, then It says a half a cup of sugar. So I'm just going to use this again, just to save dishes.
And when we measured the peanut butter before putting in the flour, we washed it out so it doesn't stick onto the peanut butter. So,
yeah. And so what's the fraction for 1/2?
1/2.
Good, or 1 out of 2, right?
Yeah.
So this is a half a cup, right? Okay, wait, put it in the green bowl, right?
Ooh, that was gross.
It wouldn't matter that much, but there we go. And then a half a cup of brown sugar. I don't know if I mentioned brown sugar at the beginning. I think I forgot.
Yeah, I think so.
But this is brown sugar, okay? Now the trick when you use brown sugar is you want to pack it because it's kind of sticky. Make sure your hands are washed first, but you want to pack it down so you get the right measurement.
If you already have brown sugar, but because we just bought this, it would kind of turn hard. So I would suggest like maybe you leaving it out or.
Yeah, if it's old or sitting in your cabinet for too long, it gets kind of hard and crunchy. But this is new, so it should be good. See how she's packing it in there? Okay, that's good, that's good. All right, so a little more. That's probably good. All right. Sorry, my son's playing video games in the background. Too loud.
Yep, do that.
Okay.
They look.
Put that in with the bowl with the eggs.
And when it starts to get wet, it'll start to look like a Coca-Cola slushy.
Oh yeah, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you can mix that up. I think I better use the mixer, right?
And slowly.
Yes, slowly.
It'll look like this.
Yep. Okay, put it down. Okay. All right. Keep it in the bowl, right? And remember to make sure that when you're cooking at home, make sure that you're being safe and that someone's doing it with you.
Parents, supervision.
Yeah, or siblings,
Someone older.
Yep, okay, that's good. Okay. All right, so we blended that together.
Oh,
It looks like that. And then it says to add 1 egg.
The eggs are right there.
Thank you. And vanilla extract.
Yep. Can I measure the vanilla or crack the egg?
You can crack the egg. Be careful. Don't get eggshells in the bowl if you can help it.
Or try not to.
Yeah, try not to.
Wow, it
Oh,
just
that's
came off like a little lid.
Okay, put that in here. Okay, then...
Can I go get a napkin?
Yeah, go ahead. And then vanilla extract. So it's a teaspoon. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. Here it is. No. I don't know what happened to the teaspoon. All right, we'll just use this one. This is a tablespoon, so I'm going to do about half of this. Okay, put that in there.
Woo!
Okay, and then we're going to blend it again with the mixer.
No,
It's okay.
with this one?
Yep.
Squish the egg. Don't overmix.
Yeah, don't overmix it. That's good. All right, now the next step is to put in your dry ingredients. And I would say to put in about half at a time. Whoops.
Ooh. My God.
So just put in half, mix it, and then do the other half.
It would fly.
That's all right. Cooking's messy. Okay, put it in.
This one?
Yep. Slow. Okay. I guess I should have had the camera angle so you can see this part, but it's okay.
We'll show you after.
Okay, now mix it around. Be careful. Careful.
Thank you.
Okay. Stop.
Did I scare you?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Then we're going to do the other half, okay? I'm going to use the mixer this time, okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I literally just found the teaspoon.
Yeah, there it is. It's alright.
I'll be right here. Hi.
Alright.
Nice. Mixing dance. Can I start with that? It'll get harder to mix, so...
Yeah, as you mix in more and more flour, it gets thicker and thicker. And a little harder to mix.
Dough.
Yep, but that's okay.
There's a little bit more of vanilla in there.
Fine.
I got enough in here if you want it.
Okay, so what the dough looks like when it's finished, it looks like this. Okay, and then the next step is to roll these into little balls and put them on a tray, and you could do about 12 of them on a tray. So I'm going to stop the video, we're going to do that step, and then we'll be back.
And you can use your hand, or you can use like maybe one of these tablespoons or something.
Yeah.
And make them in the like a size cookie one. This is how they look when they're put into balls. Now you're gonna put them in the oven for 10 minutes.
Okay, so now the cookies are baked. Okay, now this pan is really hot, so when you do this step, you have to be very careful. So since the pan is hot, we're gonna add the chocolate kisses. And what happens is the chocolate will melt into the cookie. Okay, sometimes they say to put this back in the oven for another minute, but you don't really need to do that if the pan is hot. Okay, so be very careful.
It'll melt right when you put it on the cookie.
Yeah.
And squish it just a little bit, not all the way. But if you are doing this at home, you'll see that the cookie is very soft. And place it right in the middle.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. That's how you make chocolate peanut butter cookies. And I hope you had fun watching this. I hope maybe you try this at home and also learned a little bit about baking and fractions and math. And I hope you had a good day. You can like and subscribe this video, or you can write to me and let me know what you think. Okay?
And I hope you try it because these are really good. Yeah.
Okay.